Okay, hy should not allow or should not accept is fine. Okay, and okay, now with equal to 3 characters, hyd should accept. So here actually we are doing boundary value analysis here, right? If you have checked my previous videos, you must know what boundary value analysis is. So we are checking with, let's say for example, here we have minimum 3 characters, right? So we should check the text box with 2 characters, 3 characters, 4 characters. Okay, we do not have a maximum character limit here, right? So we should check this text box, this company name text box with 2 characters, 3 characters, 4 characters, right? Now say for example we have a text box, minimum characters it accepts are 5 and maximum it should accepts are what, let's say 15, right? So for this text box we should check with 4 characters, 4 number of characters, 5, 6, okay, and 14, 15 and 16, right? These are the boundary values. Okay, now you can go ahead and add alphanumerics. Now the same thing, like entering alphanumerics greater than or equal to greater than 3 characters, right? Entering alphanumerics less than 3 and entering alphanumerics equal to 3. Okay, and it should accept this alphanumerics equal to 3, it should accept, less than 3 it should not accept, and greater than 3 it should accept. Okay, now go ahead and add a space also, alphanumeric and space, right? Or just alphabets or space, it should accept that also, right? You can write that test case also here. And when we say alphanumerics, it's alphabets and numbers, right? That is alphanumeric. Now for example I'll give you one. Tycoon 58 space 89 YT. For example, let's say this is our company name. Let's say as per our requirements this company name text box should accept this value or not. It should accept because we have alphabets here, we have space, digits, space, digits, space and alphabets. So it's like alphanumeric value with spaces. So it should accept, it's as per the requirement, so it should accept, right? And you can go ahead and also write entering checking the functionality of company name text box by entering special characters. Okay, it should not accept special characters and all, right? So I'm not going to write all those test cases here. By now you must have got some idea about writing test cases. Okay, that was about company name. Let's delete this. And we said that the company name was mandatory. Okay, so if sometimes what happens in a form, if a text box is mandatory, there will be an asterisk given beside that text box, alright, a star which indicates that this is a mandatory box. So you can go ahead and also write test case for that, like check to display, like test to check that that asterisk symbol is displayed beside company name text box. Okay, so that were the test cases for company name text box. And if you find a few more test cases, if you think you can write few more test cases other than what I have explained in this, so go ahead and write those test cases in the comments section. And here the expected result should display an asterisk, right? That is understood. Now the next mandatory field was phone number. Let me just add some rows in here. What were the requirements? Why I can't copy that? Okay, perfect. So now test to check the functionality of or check the phone number by entering digits equal to 8. Digits with characters 8. Digits with 8 characters. So we entered 8 numbers there, 8 digits expected. Should allow or should accept. Okay, now with 8 characters we did, right? With less than 8 characters, enter data and phone number. Let's say we deleted some values. Should not accept or should not allow. Okay, pretty easy, right? So now greater than 8 characters. Okay, enter data, enter greater than 8 characters and should allow, right? Enter than 8 characters and less than 15 characters, right? Because here maximum is 15 and minimum is 8, right? So I'll tell you few test cases here. You should actually test this phone number with 7 number of characters, 8 number of characters, that is digits, 9, 14, 15 and 16. I'm talking about number of characters, not these numbers. 7 number of characters means 5, 6, 7. This is one example, right? So we should test this functionality of phone number text box with this one. This is one test case, this is one test case, this is one test case, this is one, this is one, and this is one. So in boundary value analysis we are checking for 6 test cases here, right? And after that with hyphens also, some phone numbers, you know, like US format, or some numbers with STD codes would be like this. Alright, it should accept these numbers also, something like this or like this, it should accept, right? But if overall, if the total number of this characters is exceeding over 15, it should not accept then. Okay, so that was about phone number. And apart from that, you could write some negative test cases, right? Like entering alphabets, okay, and entering special characters. These are negative test cases. Negative means it should not accept or it should not allow this data. And alphanumerics, okay. So these are few negative test cases for phone number. You can go ahead and also write spaces also. And one more thing we forgot is without entering any data. Without entering any data in phone number, right? It should not allow. Actually, it should the system should ask the user to enter phone number. It should display an alert box asking the user to enter phone number. Okay, let me go ahead and delete this one here, and this one also. So these were the phone test cases for phone number text box. If you have any more test cases, write it in the comment section, I'll be glad. And after that, the next mandatory field was city. Let's check what the requirements were for city. So text box valid values, alphabets and spaces, no minimum and no maximum, no limitations there, mandatory, yes, okay. So now without any data in city text box, okay, we are leaving the city text box empty and clicking on save button. So what should happen? Should not allow, right?